Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So happy to have you here. So today we're gonna go ahead and create something so easy. We're gonna share haul and let's jump into some recipes. And I'm gonna create this easy and affordable wreath. Okay, you might have some of these things already around your home and you just want to do something so affordable. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this fall decorative item around a wreath that I already had. Okay, so I was telling you that I want to do things simple, quick, and easy, and just keep things minimalistically, but don't forget about being having simplicity. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this fall decorative item that I picked up from Dollar Tree, way back when when things were $1, and also as well as the wooden wreath. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it around and just create something quick and easy, and it's just giving fall vibes, and that's what I'm going for. Okay, so it's gonna look like this pretty much in the end. So you should have something like this, so simple and easy. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue, on wrapping it around, and this is the finished product. Very simple, very easy, very cute. Okay, and it says fall. Fall is here. So with that being said, I'm gonna make me some coffee. Now, this coffee creamer by Starbucks, it is very good. I don't know if you tried it, but this is my quick little review on it. It is good. The white cocoa, I like that mixture, and I do like to go ahead and try different creamers around this time. So it just makes your cup of coffee even better. Okay, if you will. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the coffee scoop in. Okay, sometimes I do go over a teaspoon because I am a coffee drinker and I do love coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my kettle from the stove and pour in the water, and we're just gonna give it a little stir. Okay, and I do have another Folgers, coffee in the cabinet, but I just decided to go ahead and why not finish it out. I'm gonna drop in some more creamer and stir it up. It's rich, it's creamy, and it is delicious. Okay, so and it does taste like white cocoa, like white chocolate. Very, very, very good. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna also jump into a quick affordable haul. I'm just gonna make sure I put all of the rest of that coffee in there because that's what's needed to go ahead and make the coffee so delicious. So that's what I'm on. Okay, Okay, so now for the groceries. You know, it's just a small, affordable grocery store haul. I can't not stress that enough. Like, okay, so I done ran into the grocery store. I got me some meats there. I got some chicken breasts, some wings, and I have some salad. The salad was only like $1. Okay, so I got 2 bags of them, so that'd be $2. And then grab some bananas. I got some 100% whole wheat bread by Nimble, some homogenized milk, some Minute Maid. I think that's fruit punch. Okay, I picked up some Pink Lady apples, some Chiquita bananas, and some steak. Because yeah, we're gonna cook something so delicious. And for the cleaning supplies, I have some bleach, some Roma soap powder, and some Palmolive dish liquid. And I also have some dark brown sugar because that was on sale. So I pretty much went ahead and grabbed it because I wanted to keep the cost low, which I only end up spending $52 for that week. So for this recipe right here, you know, it's fall pumpkin spice and everything nice, but it's gonna be bread, and I'm gonna put my own spin and mix to it because that's what I like to do. So this I end up picking up from Dollar Tree, which is the Martha White pumpkin spice bread. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm also gonna go ahead and mix some self-rising flour. I'm gonna put about a half of cup in there. I'm gonna put a half a cup of milk in there as well. And so yeah, blooper, this is me cooking in real time, and you know, nothing is perfect. We make spills and we're just gonna clean them up and carry on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in a half a cup of milk, as I stated before. I'm gonna also put in a half a cup of flour. I'm gonna also add the Martha White packet, okay, with the pumpkin spice mixture, and I'm gonna put that into as well. And I'm just gonna stir everything up together. Now you will need a spatula, so you can, not a spatula, is that a spatula? Well, you're gonna need that to go ahead and scrape the sides of the bowl so you can get everything mixed all together well. Pretty much what I'm saying is that you're gonna make sure you get as much of the mixture off of the sides of the bowl and into your greased pan. Okay, so what we have here is some leftover sweet potato pie mixture. Now I'm gonna, because I said I like to do a mix of things, you know, when I'm cooking, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of that. That's pretty much, if I look at it, eyeballing it, it's probably like a half a cup. Okay, so we're just gonna say it's a half a cup. We're gonna mix that in too. And of course, it needs a little bit more spice to it, so I'm gonna put some cinnamon and I'm gonna put some nutmeg in it just to give it a, you know, a little bit more flavor. I also want to state, if you want it to be a little looser, then you would go ahead and add more milk to it, but not too much. But if you want it to be just a little bit more thicker, you would add a little bit more flour. So as you can see, mine is kind of on the thick side. I'm just going to go ahead and stir all of the ingredients together, and mine is going to be a little bit more of a thicker consistency. But if you want to thin it out, just add more milk. Okay, so you're getting your spatula and you're scraping all of the mixture into your greased pan, whether you want to use a Pyrex or ceramic dish to bake it in. I say you can bake it about 25 minutes or 20 minutes. Bake to your liking. If you want it even more golden brown, then just leave it in there a little longer. Or you can also use the instructions that's on the back, what the recipe calls for. But since I'm remixing it and adding my own little twist and spin to it, I'm just going to go ahead and bake it for about 25 minutes. I'm going to also drizzle on some honey just for added sweetness. So your pan should look something like this, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can top on a little bit more spices and cinnamon if you like. And like I stated before, I'm gonna put it in the oven, and it should look like this before you put it in the oven. Okay, so let's just go ahead and look at this fall party meal. Now, these were the wings that I hauled earlier, so this is them cooked halfway through. Now, I did put the regular seasons that I put on, which is my lemon pepper, my garlic powder, my onion powder, and yeah, add a little butter, and let the beans cook. The rice is already done. These were beans cooked from scratch, and this is how the meal, it looks. It's delicious. And the chicken wings came out so flavorful, which, yeah, they weren't salty. They were just, very seasoned and flavorful. Now, this is how the pumpkin spice loaf bread, or however you want to call it, with the little twist in the mix to it. And it was so good. And of course, I had to come back for seconds. Okay, so this is my second cup of coffee, and this is the bread that's added to it. And I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I ask that you like, hype, share, and subscribe. And if you're new, and if you're already subscribed, welcome and thank you. And I hope to see you back here on my channel again. So with that being said, take care of yourselves, and of course, I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.